CFR Network, CFR Sports. Anderson Silva took on Jake Paul over the weekend, and to most people's surprise, let me say this in two ways. From in two ways, most people expected, me being one of them, expected Anderson Silva to win, number one. Also knew that Jake Paul is much improved, and many people don't actually give the YouTuber the respect which is due for putting these hundreds of hours in perfecting his boxing skills and stuff. So it's puzzling. I know obviously everyone has an allegiance to MMA versus boxing, but actions speak louder than words, and we can see the progression in this guy. 1.5 reported, 1.5 million reported purse for Mr. Paul, and for Anderson, he gets 500. Wow. So nice little payday. Very competitive back and forth. I'm seeing crazy stuff all over Twitter. This is just the era of all the stupid stuff about the fight being fixed, etc. Let's just look at it in the cold light of day or night, depending on when you listen to this here. Anderson Silva is 47 years of age. He's far from his athletic prime. He has done some excellent work in the boxing realms prior to this, and he did, as to say, as we can see, he did, he put in some work. Wasn't active at all in the first round till the very end. But again, father time does play a part in this here. He's got the experience, and he definitely went for it. Jake Paul showed massive improvements in his boxing. If he fought a pure boxer who went through the amateur ranks, I do think it would be, and as many people know, it would be a very different fight. Boxing, they're not fighting the best at best, should we say, and until they reach a certain point in the career, whether that be 26-0 or whatever the hell, but their fight career is manicured. So it's very different to the full combat sports that the MMA community enjoys. So we definitely have to look at it, and as I say, give this little YouTuber. I don't know nothing about. I don't watch any of that kind of stuff. I hear he was on Disney as well. Give the guy some credit, man. He's waggered out. He's got lots of money. He's successful. He's doing all these little ventures and stuff. And again, he's dedicating his time outside of his various business ventures and buying Pokemon cards and whatever else he's doing. And he's seriously putting in some damn work, some blood, sweat, and tears in the gym. You know. So congrats, man. I spoke to multiple people, and I said Anderson should win this. Not handedly, but he should most definitely win this based upon his experience and how he's done historically. Julio Chavez Jr., Tito Ortiz. Who else? I'm sure he fought somebody else as well. But he's been doing his thing, man. He's definitely doing his thing. Um, I'm sure he got his nose broken partway through the fight as well. So that hindered breathing clearly. So I think that most definitely played a part in regards to his gas tank and stuff. But he's 47. Round of applause, man. Round of applause for both athletes. More, I guess, for Anderson Silva for stepping up to the plate and saying, "Yeah, let's do this here." Um, And again, man, much respect to Mr. Jake Paul, man. He's 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 doing his thing. He's earning that guap. He's getting his experience. And Let's see how the bets, because let's not forget about the bet that was made. If Jake lost, he was going to fight him in Muay Thai or kickboxing. I wouldn't say, I don't even think he even entertained Muay Thai. Kickboxing, that would be a lot more deadlier Muay Thai. And if he won, then they're going to come together and do some kind of fighters union thing, yeah? So that's a positive. That is a very positive thing. Is it all talk? Let's see how that materializes. Now, the big question is, who got next? Because we had some other fights on the card. Let's go through the other fights. We had some other fights. And I think the Nate Diaz army were obviously there because one of their fighters were there and boxed. I think it was Chris, wasn't it? He won by unanimous decision 40-36, 40-36. Uriah Hall also defeated Le'Veon Bell 40-36, 40-36. I didn't actually I only watched the Jake Paul and Anderson Silva fight. Unfortunately, there was a lot going on combat sports wise, and I want to try and catch the Uriah Hall one most definitely. So moving forward, there was some kind of scuffle and whatever between Diaz and the Pauls and stuff. So that's a nice little bit of theater. It's crazy that all this stuff happened. I guess, it's just combat sports. There's a testosterone going on. I mean, I don't know how the testing situation is within boxing. I know we've had some problems with the Conor Ben fight thing. So they were clearly testing for that. But like, are these dudes like, are they roided up and stuff? Are they taking things? Yeah, no. There seems to be just a lot of stuff going on backstage and stuff, egos and all that. But anyway, who got next? Biggest fight to make is obviously Nate Diaz. There's some history there, there's some talk, yeah, blah 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 blah. But if you look at it, especially after this performance and then him having another MMA legend under his belt in Anderson despite the Silva, that performance, I Nate can box, He does the crowd in, light pitter patter, volume, and then it cracks you with one. Silva was trying to do a similar type thing, crowd him, rush him, corner him into the ropes, and Jake was just like, nah, I'm not having that. Some of the footwork was working. Otherwise, he was taking some shit, and then he was like, nah, 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 let's clinch up. Let's clinch up. I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this inside fighting. I want to keep my distance. I want to dictate the pace. Allow that. And I think, well, it was obvious that that was the game plan because Anderson is this is part of his fighting style is to get you up against the fence or the ropes and put in his work. Jake Paul didn't allow that there, and that's exactly the same thing would take place if Nate Diaz entered the ring. He would try the same kind of thing, and Jake would just clinch up and be like, "No, no, 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 we're not doing that." I've seen that Stockton slap thing going on. No, 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 no. I'm gonna get the referee to break us up, reset, and I'm gonna continue with my game plan. I don't like to say this, but I, currently I'm giving, and I really don't like to say this, but actions speak louder than words. Jay Paul would potentially beat Nate Diaz. He'd probably go the distance. I don't see him knocking him out. I really don't see that, but I see him, outpointing him to, and getting a decision victory. That's crazy to say. This Tyson Fury thing that they've tried to do whole heap of times. I've seen one of his fights, I think, and that wasn't the best. Got some length on him and stuff, but Jake could, Jake, this is crazy. This is crazy me even saying this. Jake Paul would probably beat him as well. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Congratulations to the young man. I don't think Nate is necessarily going to take this straight away. So come to the UK, fight Mr. Fury, and 2023 first, maybe second quarter, after Nate has maybe had a little boxing soiree into this thing. At that point, next year, we do it. And then I guess moving forward after that, he could stay within this MMA sort of realm that he's in regards to getting these mismatched fighters. I can't even get my damn words out. And Silva was the closest form of competition that he's faced and the highest, toughest competition he's faced. He hasn't actually faced a pure boxer who's gone through the amateur ranks. And all they have concentrated on is boxing from a very early age. He hasn't done that. I think, well, I know it will be a very, very, very different ball game and kettle of fish if that was to take place. Um, yeah. So Twitter, social media, the crazy guys, the crazy girls are proposing that this fight was fixed, and fans have evidence from another camera angle of. I mean, don't look. The Deontay Wilder punch that knocked that guy out. There was that looked odd, but he clearly knocked him out. Unless he just dude's a real good actor, and just caught a little bit of that punch and just said, "Nah, nah, Larry, I'm done now," and just laid down like he was knocked out with his eyes rolling back. Sometimes you just gotta. And I'm not a professional boxer. I'm not an amateur boxer or amateur combat sports person. So I haven't been punched in my damn face and been knocked out to. But you watch enough stuff, you can see what going, right? The Anderson Silva was more of a surprise knockdown, and you could see it was an awkward way that he fell to his rear. I don't think per se. I mean, they were both ripping to the body real hard, man. There wasn't flipping pitter pattering. That didn't look no damn fixed fight to me. And he got his nose broke as well. 500. Wow. Let's see. Would I allow someone to break my nose for 500,000 pounds? Um, and have it recorded as well and beamed live across the world? I don't know. Surprisingly, I'm going to say hell to the no. I ain't doing that. I guess there's lesser people out there that don't give a F and would take that money and potential, brain injuries for 500. Wow. I ain't doing that. I don't think any true professional fighter, prize fighter, would do such a thing. Is it crazy? Nah. It's wrong. It's stupid. It was like, okay, and it always seems to be with boxing as well. I mean, you get the rubbery talk in regards to the judges' decisions. That's all cool. We see that judges do make some very stupid decisions, but the Wilder and Fury fight, there was video. People were sending me WhatsApp videos about how Fury cheated. He had his glove loaded up with something. His hand wasn't even fully in there and all this, and it was loaded up with something. Uh-huh. And some crazy fool went through the time and effort to actually deep fake a video which was clearly been sent around. And as soon as saw it, I thought, wait a minute, why are both of their gloves exactly the same color? I don't, that's wrong, and the tape as well. Hmm, dodge and freeze framing and all kind of stupid stuff. I guess I don't know, people are just sad. They want some kind of interaction in some kind of way. And generally the interaction they're gonna garner is via doing negative stuff, stupid stuff. In my eyes, and I've watched it twice, I'm gonna watch it again, three times. I didn't see no I didn't see no evidence of this cheating. You're out of your unnatural minds, I'm telling you. Uh, please in the comments, DM all that good stuff. Show me what I didn't see, because I didn't see no fixed fight and all this stupid stuff people are saying. And also, who's next? Who got next? Have I painted out the? Oh, actually, no. We've got that the Rahman Jr. He's a potential player as well, and he's actually a fully fledged boxer who sparred with him and all that there. So, you know, paint the landscape. How is it gonna go down future wise? Who's got next for the fight? Like, comment, subscribe, share, and all of that good stuff.